Hey everyone, welcome back. As you know, there are two types of assertions. One is the hard assertion and second is the soft assertion. We have already discussed hard assertion in the previous video. In this video, let's talk about the soft assertion, which is opposite to the hard assertion. So in case of the soft assertion, test method does not fail immediately when assertion fails. We have seen it in the previous video. When the hard assertion is failed, then immediately execution is stopped, which is not the case in the soft assertion. Even though assertion is failed, Selenium will continue the execution. So the remaining line of code will be executed when soft assertion is failed. At one point, user has to set assert all method where test will get failed. The soft assertion contains one assert all method which you need to call at the end of your test case. And when the assert all method is called, then Selenium will mark your test case pass or fail. So let's take an example. You have written 4 soft assertion and one of the soft assertion got fail, and once the assert all method is executed, then it will mark your test case fail because one of the soft assertion got fail. So let's understand the difference between hard assertion and soft assertion. In case of the hard assertion, whenever any assertion is failed, Selenium will stop the execution. But in case of the soft assertion, when any assertion is failed, execution will continue. Your test case will be marked pass or fail based on the status of assert all method, which will conclude all the assertions and will mark your test case either pass or fail. So let's do it practically. I'll go to my Eclipse. Here you can notice this is the code from the previous class. The name of this class is assert false demo. So let me make the copy of this class. I will right click on this class name, click on copy. Now I will right click on the package name, click on paste, and here I have to specify the class name. So let's say class name is a soft assert demo, and I'll click on the OK button. So now you can notice soft assert demo class has got created, right? And here I'm using hard assert, right? So I want to replace my hard assertion with a soft assert. To use the soft assert, TestNG provides a class soft assert which objects needs to be created. This soft assert class contains all the assertion method which we have seen in the previous videos. It contains assert true, assert false, assert equals, assert not equal. So whatever is the assert methods we have discussed as of now, all these methods are applicable for the soft assert as well. So let me create the object of the soft assert class. Here you can notice at the line number 41 I am using my first assertion. So before that I will create a soft assert class object. So I'll say soft assert, and here you can notice this soft assert class is coming from org.testng.assert. So I'll select it. Soft assert, I'll say soft assert object, right? So here I'm giving the name soft assert object. You can give the name whatever you want, equal to new soft assert, right? Now I have created the object of the soft assert class. So when I say soft assert object dot, here you can notice it contains all the assert methods which we have discussed as of now, right? So whatever methods available for the hard assert, same methods are available for the soft asserts as well, correct? Now I want to replace my hard asserts with the soft assert, right? So what I'll do, I'll copy the name of this object, and instead of the assert, I will paste that soft assert object. So I'm saying soft asserts object dot assert true, which means now it has become a soft assert. So at the line number 52, I will replace the assert with soft assert object, right? Let me do the same thing for the line number 58 as well. So I'll say soft assert object, right? So all three hard assertions have been replaced with a soft assert, right? In addition to this, at the end, you will have to assert all, which means now I have to say soft assert object dot assert all, right? So assert all is the method which will conclude all your assertion, and accordingly it will take a call whether this test case should be passed or failed. So let's take an example. At the line number 46, I have a soft assert where I'm expecting true, but in actual it is false. So this assertion is going to fail, right? Since it is a soft assert, Selenium will not terminate the execution. It will execute the remaining line of code, right? And once the line number 62 is executed, then Selenium will evaluate the result of all the assertions. If any of the assertion is failed, then it will mark the test case fail, and if all the assertions are passed, then it will mark the test case pass. If you are using the soft assert, then you need to ensure at the end of your test case you are calling assert all method. In case if you miss the assert all method and your assertion is failed, then also your test case will be passed, right? So assert all method is compulsory to write. So let's see it practically whether this test case is going to pass or fail, right? So here it should be failed because at the line number 46 I am expecting true, but in actual it is false. So let's execute this code and see whether Selenium is able to enter John into this employee name text box. I'll right click in the class, run as test-ng test. I'll click on the OK button. Now you can notice Selenium has launched Google Chrome browser. It is opening the login page of Orange HRM application. Now Selenium logged into the application. Selenium clicked on the leave button, and here you can notice Selenium has entered John into the employee name text box, right? Now let's see what is the status of the test case. So I'll go to the Eclipse console, and here you can notice failure 1, which means one test case got failed. So let me scroll up and see here. Check if all checkbox selected, this is the name of the test case, failed is the status, which means this test case has got failed, right? Did you notice even though the test case is failed, then also Selenium continued the execution and enter employee name value. Now let me see where this test case got failed. So if you want to see at what line of code the test case got failed, then you can track it from here. So here you can notice at the line number 62 test case got failed. So let me click on that, and line number 62 is soft assert object dot assert all. As I told you earlier, assert all is the method which will evaluate the result of all the assertions. If any of the assertion is failed, then it is going to mark the test case fail. If all the assertions are passed, then only it will mark the test case pass. Correct? So this is all about the soft assertion, where even if the assertion is failed, then also it will continue the execution and your test case will be marked pass or failed at the line of code where you specify the assert all. So let's move to the presentation. So this is all about the soft assert. Here you need to understand the difference between the hard assertion and the soft assertion. Let me repeat it one more time. In case of the hard assertion, whenever any assertion is failed, Selenium will immediately stop the execution. In case of the soft assertion, whenever the assertion is failed, Selenium will not stop the execution and it will continue further. At the line of code where you specify assert all method, at that particular line of code, Selenium will take a call whether this test case will be passed or failed. If all the soft assertions are passed, then your test case would be passed, otherwise it would be failed. So thank you so much for watching this video. In case if you have any question or query, please feel free to write me an email to shailendra.trainer@gmail.com. See you in the next video.